Mermonkey dropped a few days ago, and it will have been around a month when this video should be coming out. And, you know, it's pretty neat. We have another god to mess around with, cool I guess, top path, nobody cares. But the bottom path, Jesus Christ. People like the bottom path. People really like the bottom path. And writing this ahead of time, I can't see a world where it doesn't get nerfed later down the line. Okay, so what's going on here? After playing Moab Madness a few times and grinding till your head explodes, you can unlock the final harmonic, and every previous upgrade along the way. I'm going to be going over every upgrade and its impact, but you can skip right to the strategy at the end with this timestamp if you want to. The first upgrade is nothing crazy to start. Echo Sense Precision is your basic camo detection upgrade with some added seeking shots. Nothing crazy, but it's nice to have. But Network is a different story. One of the biggest weaknesses of the Mermonkey is its piss-poor range. Even though the tower can be placed on water and land, you pretty much only want it in the water so it can see more than 2 feet in front of itself. Echo Sense Network increases the range of your Mermonkey and lets it stack up to 5 times. And at later rounds, it can be worth it to get a few extra Mermonkeys with it just for the buff. But you know, that's just the beginning. The third upgrade, Alluring Melody, and we are starting to see why this tower is so busted. Stalling is good. It's more likely that your towers will hit their target, balloons stay around your high DPS towers longer, and take more time to start leaking, so global towers like snipers get more time to attack, while abilities have more time to recharge. Stalling balloons with the Mermonkey keeps them trapped for a while, and they don't even gain any progress while it's active. Sure, it can struggle with larger groups, but just buy more. More Mermonkeys means you can stall more balloons, and as long as you can get a few good DPS towers as you build up your fish army, every balloon will be trapped with no chance of getting through as they constantly get grabbed. Entire rounds are held up by these scaly fucks. No balloon ever leaving the sight of my attackers. There's also this effect where it makes damage over time attacks happen all at once, but we'll bring that up later when it's more important. The fourth upgrade is Symphonic Resonance, allowing the tower to stall Moabs, BFBs, and DDTs while decamoing everything. The tower itself isn't very good just for decamo, but that's just because it can't consistently get all the camos. If you use the fish market strat, it can genuinely replace camo detection or other decamo options. It also lets you place down a totem to bounce the sound off of, which is nice, I guess. At 27k, we have the final harmonic, which gives our totem infinite range. I haven't personally gotten much use out of it, but I'm sure it's useful for micro in some way. We can trap ZOMGs now, which is also good. As a rarer balloon, they can usually be handled by just this tower, and once the outer layer is popped, everything can be targeted by everyone. But the bad is coming in a few rounds, and that's a problem because, as most people would expect, we can't stall it. The main thing that makes bads so threatening is that a lot of abilities and upgrades lose all effect against bads. You can't stall a bad, which makes some towers meant entirely to deal with Moab class balloons pretty much worthless against it, so your only real option is to DPS them down. Just look at this little balloon solver. I even sold and rebought it just to give it more uptime, and it still barely made a dent. And it's not like putting the final harmonic here will help because it can't grab back. Oh my god. I remember seeing this for the first time and immediately going into the sandbox to do some testing because I just thought, something has to be wrong. I haven't played in a while, but you're telling me a balloon solver killed a bad that quickly? Remember that thing I brought up earlier about how the Mermonkey's stall detonates damage over time effects? Well, it can still do that to a bad. And when all the damage is done instantly, the glue is removed. So the solver can apply it again. And again. And again. With barely any downtime. Bads are shredded by this combo. Fuck, they're shredded faster than weaker Moabs because it doesn't waste any time spinning them around like a goddamn carousel before detonating the glue again. The combo isn't even that expensive. The tier 5s only total up to about 50k. which you can easily get by round 100 with some basic farming. So, to abuse the shit out of this little gilly bastard, farm till the market crashes. You're gonna need funds for this, just don't invest in crypto, it won't work out. Buy a fuck ton of them and put them in a good choke point for the DPS towers to surround, preferably with water so the monkeys get extra range. Get enough and they can consistently stall all the balloons for DPS towers to deal with. You don't even need camo detection because with the amount of mermonkeys, pretty much every balloon will be decamoed. But if you want, get something like an Archmage, which will get camo detection with its optimal cross path. Before round 100, make sure to get the final harmonic and balloon solver. The balloon solver is great against normal balloons and can handle the ceramics if needed. And if you keep it near the final harmonic, they can shred baths, especially with help from the other towers. Congrats! You have trapped every damn balloon in Moab in one spot for your towers to shoot mercilessly. And even the only stun-proof Moab can't escape your death zone. I'd give you an award, but this is so brutal we don't deserve one. This setup holds up till you reach a late-game DDTs that are just too fast to get caught, and fortified bads which just have too much health for the solver alone. So you will need to get some extra towers if you want to go super late game. But the strategy holds up well enough through the first 100 rounds, and only really struggles on stuff like 63 or 98 with ceramic rushes. And really, how could you not love this little slimy guy? Look into his eyes. Relax yourself. Just listen to the melody. Listen to the melody. Let all your troubles go away and hear what he has to say. Added in update 45. Balloon chipper added in update 45. Balloon chipper added in update 45.
No, me too. Whoa! Whoa!